we are live, and we got a big one here. We got Mortal Wombats coming in at 7-3, going up against the world-famous Austrian Oaks, who are also 7-3. Ranked just a touch higher because of point differential. A lot of really strong teams battling it out. We got the black and red versus the black and blue. And both of these teams I had a hand in building. Mortal Wombats owned by newcomer Antonio Boone, longtime friend of mine, and general all-around stud. The Oaks are very excited to have Mr. Olympia on the return there. One of the league's leading kickoff returners. Look at him flying, and he gets out to the 47-yard line. They're happy to have him back in the lineup. Arnold goes. He's going to have Valeria. He's got to fire it deep to her. Is it too long? Does he push it? No. What a perfect strike to start the game. Look at that. Valeria comes in. She just returned from injury a week ago. And all of a sudden, a big TD strike. And that's exactly what the Oaks were looking for. And they doink it in 7-0. Although giving the rigging that Bobby's capable of, no extra points are a guarantee. I'm Coming fires it to Taylor, who also just returned from injury. He gets flattened at the 28. The Wombats are known for their offense. Very impressive offense, not quite so impressive on D. Let's see what happens. Dog has been one of the league's best players, as he's heavily featured in this pass attack, and he makes a great catch under coverage, and then fights off a guy, but does not pick up a ton of yards. 3rd and 6. Big third down here. This could all come down to how many possessions we have, and Dog is stuffed, unable to get the first down, so it's 4th and 2. Clubfoot's going to clock, but Steroids is going to come flying around, and that's a big break for the Oaks as they start off only 5 yards away from the red zone. Here comes the pitch to the running man, who's been doing pretty well, although he's dropped back to just feeling average, and he's had some butter fingers here the last couple of games. Let's hope that does not show up again. Arnold in that TD scoring play. He may want to just take it himself. Is he going to find? He finds the end zone. Arnold finds the end zone, races in, and just like that, the Oaks look to take a nice commanding lead. They fire in that extra point. The guy was just 1 pixel away from getting in the screen, and it's 14-0. I'm Coming with a deep, deep kick to Taylor. I feel like there's some good porn stars named Taylor, but I just can't think of any right now. And he makes a nice move to get around, does hit the outside, and then brought down again around the 28. Oh, and he obviously came back too early. Poor Taylor. That's what the P stands for. Poor Taylor. And they got to bring in Pete. So that's going to hurt on any future returns. And it's a called play. Dog still sneaks forward, though, for an impressive 3 yards on the called play. They're in that offset formation. They give to Dog. And the Oaks smell it out. It's 3rd and 4. Another big third down here. Here comes motion. We're going to see Dog on the run. This play is usually good for 3 or 4 yards. It's going to be more than that right there. He gets the 5, keeps the chains. Giving that over to the Oaks would have been catastrophic. Right there. It's a called play, though. They know how impressive Dog is. They're really trying to cue in on him. Motion. This time it's the quick slant. Oh, he's got his WR2, but he pushed it just a little too much. The highly rated Black Dynamite QB, who has the QB bonus, better stats than anybody in the league in terms of abilities, but not enough, and it's 4th and 8. Steroids around the corner again, but this time they get the kick off. Mr. Olympia will be too deep, and we'll take that. No chance of an injury, and he probably wasn't going to get 20 anyway. And it's a called play, and they stuff running man, unable to hit the hole hard. When you come in that hole soft, it's really hard to do what you're there to do. And there's a lot of pressure. Let's see what happens. Does he draw in? He drew in the DB. Oh, and Recall feeling bad. Was unable to be there. If he was feeling good, he'd be waltzing in the end zone right now. That's painful. He's got Crom, but instead he double fires it. And now the Oaks turn it over there. We said this is going to be a game of possessions. Don't like to see that. And Commando fires a medium kick to the newly thrown in Pete, who's not very good. They do pick up Commando, but they stuff him. The only good thing is he holds onto the ball. 1:09 left. They've tried this run several times. Looks like it might now. Greatly well read there by the Oaks D. Double back set, a.k.a. pro form. And they stuff him, line him up. 3rd and 6. They're doing well. Probably a pass. Nope, they're going to try that run again. Can he hit the outside? Oh, and it's the second effort. That's why he's your hero. The black dog with the second effort gets the first down, keeps the chains moving. All of a sudden, the Oaks decide not to cover anybody. And there's Freeman, wide open, a missed dive, and he's brought down at the 13-yard line. Suddenly, these Wombats are in the red zone. And now, 2nd and 4, inside the 10. This may just be feed the dog time, and are they going to stop him? They are not. He is too good and too fast to be contained for too long, and Ghost Dog is there. So he fires it in, and they draw first blood in the second quarter. Side note, First Blood may well be the greatest action Christmas movie of all time. Die Hard fans, sorry, but if you're going to count Die Hard, you can count First Blood. Both take place at Christmas. In the little town of Hope. And it's a called play for Arnold, and Piercy Percocet drags him down, and suddenly, 2nd and 19 on their own 12. They're going deep pass. It's pretty well covered. He's got his dump off. Does he want to take it? I think that's what he's going to find. No, he's firing it deep to COMM. Oh, and COMM cannot make the catch in coverage. 3rd and 19. Looks like they're trying that same play again. We get the guy in motion. Valeria's covered. They try to get it. Oh, and he pushed it too goddamn much. And now that's 2 3-and-outs for the Oaks. Nobody likes to see that. Cannot give this high-powered offense too many chances. Commando comes flying through. Pete is able to get there, but he's going to be... Oh, they block off Commando, one of the studs in the league, and he ends up picking up a few more yards. I don't know how Commando just didn't immediately flatten that fucknut. And there goes the doggy with a nice pitch, and that's a big 15-yard pickup. Everybody goes in motion. It's the play action, but the line holds. There is a DB out there. Oh, but Freeman able to wrench it away from the diving DB. Double back set here. And oh, that's it. The Destroyer was at his feet. It looked for a second that Black Dynamite was going to escape, but no, sir. He had one ankle and he twisted and down he went. And there's more pressure. We need more Oaks to come flying in. And Predator from the right cornerback side, feeling excellent today, gets in there and contributes to that sack enough. And this is dangerous. And even super speedy Predator cannot get there. We thought for sure Predator was going to be able to pull that guy down. You got to hate the blitz on the quick slant fly. And there he is again. This time he avoids it. And it's a touchdown. And just like that, so much pressure, but the Wombats respond, and Black Dynamite fires to tie the game after an impressive 14-point opening drive. This is 2 weeks in a row now. The Oaks have given up a 14-point lead, and the game is tied. And there's a lot of time left. Mr. Olympia stands at his 14. He's got a guy there, and he's brought down at the 29. Nothing too impressive on that one. Now let's get the running man involved. Let's go. He's been playing very well. Going to do a quick fire, and there's Recall able to just sprint beyond the DBs. Perfectly placed by Arnold, trying to make up for some of those missed throws on the last thing. He's going to fire anyway. Ooh, dangerous throw there is Arnold as he clocked it in. Offset formation. And the running man met early and only picks up 2, and already another important 3rd down for the Oaks. 3rd and 8. 4 wide here is Arnold. The line holds reasonably well, but then he's... Oh, look at Arnold hurled somebody. That's why you take all those drugs, is to be able to hurl people when they come in. And that did not go the way I was expecting. And let's see. Oh, a terrible throw. Luckily, nobody was there. 2nd and 10. We're just going to call that a throwaway play. Arnold's going to drop back to pass again. He's going to have Valeria. He's got to find Valeria. Can he not push it? Oh, a diving grab, and that's why we love her so. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, and 2 beautiful pair of tits for Valeria. It really doesn't get much better than that. And the quick strike through, and they'll doink it in. So a nice response there by the Oaks after a quick 2 scores from the Wombats. 54 seconds left. Need to hold them. Let's see if Pete can give us some shitty field position. Come flying through, and they flatten them onto 5. That is huge. Double back set. 1 or 2 called plays, and they'll be in big trouble. And they stuff that run nicely. 45 seconds left. 2nd and 9. Same formation. They decide to pass. The line holds very nicely. He clocks it deep to Freeman, who's all by himself. Holy shit. I was so focused on getting a safety, I didn't realize there was no DBs there. Otherwise, panic mode would have set in. A lot of pressure. They're up in his face, but it's this quick strike to Freeman, who gets out, and they're going to be able to call one more play. They go timeout, timeout. They have a long way to go. No time for a field goal. They're hoping to get a breakaway run from Dog. The Oaks read it pretty well and hold him down. All right, so 14-21. We are kicking off, as it was Mr. Olympia who opened the game with a nice return. So can the Oaks get another stop? Taking on this tough 7-3 Wombat team. Another deep kick. We love to see that from I'm Coming, angled to the near side. Pete struggles to get it. But he makes some nice moves. God, I thought he was going to be fucking destroyed. Jesus. And he's out at the 25. I was thinking we'd get him at the 3. What a pain in the ass. Oh, that's painful. And then he's going to find the Dog wide open. Man, that did not go the way it was supposed to. Black Dynamite fights somebody off, fires it deep. Fair amount of green here, but they do read that play. That play has not burned us thus far. Got motion, play action Z, and he fires it super fast. Watch the jump. I think he actually deflected a pick. Predator was going to dive into the end zone. He's yelling at his teammate. I called it, for the love of God. I called it. And they do stuff him short, so 4th and 2. Here comes the field goal unit out. We'll take an attempt from here at the 32. Long field goal. This is going to be close. Does he drill it in? He does. So Masterson narrows the lead to 4, gets a pretty good boot of himself, decides to kick it to the far side. Olympia stands right 1 yard in the goal line. Does have some green to work with. Got some fast guys around. What a move to get back. I thought he was going to get around those guys too. Still happy with the 31-yard return, but there was dreams of something glorious. And then Arnold's immediately met by Nigel Nyquist, who takes him down for a 7-yard sack. They're going to plunge up the middle. Probably not going to... Go, baby. Nice moves there for the running man. He's fighting off multiple guys. Holds onto the ball for a big pickup. Those blockers were just timed. I thought we were in trouble there. And he's going to do a quick strike to Valeria with a diving pick. Unbelievable. Jackson with a diving pick on Arnold. That is not what anybody was expecting. Called play. This time the Predator gets there, holds him up, and King of Kings spears him for a 9-yard loss. Are they trying it again? Nope. They're doing the play action. The line holds. He's got a lot of the Black Dog, Ghost Dog, did not realize the ball was coming to him. Freeman had to race over, and nobody could get there. And we need some help here. We got to have some help, boys. Got to get strong. Oh, and Steroids is strong enough to take him down, so that'll force the punt. Let's see if Steroids can come around the edge like he did. He's looking awfully fast. Oh, man, he was getting close there. All right, let's see if Olympia can give us a little something other than a 5-yard plow forward. This we like to see. And he does get out to the 45, 44. 2 minutes left. 7 minutes of game time. Narrow 4-point lead for the Oaks. Here comes the pitch to the running man. Doesn't really get anything. Picks up a half yard. And the play works so well, they want to try it again. This time they get at least a little bit better block. He gets around the outside. Look at him go hurling, guys. Come on, blocker. And he's almost to the 30. Actually, almost to the 35. Motion. Play has worked reasonably well. He's going to have... No, he trips. Arnold was so excited looking up. He didn't see the guy's foot stick out. Loses 3. They want it again. Can Valeria be a hero? Now they're going to fire it to the running man. A double pick. But then the ball is loose. Unbelievable. Total recall for the touchdown. What a fortuitous turn of events there for the Oaks. It's a pick, which is bullshit to get 2 picks in one game when you've got set up like Arnold. Jesus Christ. But then it's a fumble. Those INT fumbles, they do happen. The DBs are just not used to carrying the ball. And then recall is able to come racing in and get him. So, wow, that was something there. A little bit of Tecmo Lux shining down, and there was a big pressure there. I don't know who that was. King of Kings, I think, came flying in. He's in the gun. A lot of guys get hurled. He's got Han Solo wide open. They tie him up, but he does pick up the first down. They like the gun now. They're feeling a bit of pressure. Down by 11. Speaking of pressure, it's a called play. He's going to get it off to Freeman. Jesus. Where the hell were all the Oaks? They were 40 yards deep. 1st and 10. Here comes motion. Okay, it's the pitch out to the top. They keep him for a 5-yard gain. Are they trying that same play again? No, they're doing the play action. The line holds. He might get a jump here. He does. And at least they tackle him. But man, a perfectly timed throw. Perfect position. Fired that up. It's 1st and goal all of a sudden. He's got his man coming across the middle. And no one can stop that slant. And Catchem Freeman comes streaking across. Black Dynamite with a great throw. Timed perfectly. And all of a sudden, it's back to a 4-point lead for the Oaks. Gonna assume they'll just kick it deep. Try to trust their defense, so their offense is so good. Be tempted just to go onside all the time. Here comes Olympia, 2 yards deep this time. Evades the first guy, evades the second, does hit that outside line, gets to the 27. They're coming out slinging. They're not content to sit on their lead. They're going to have Valeria wide open. Throw it, baby. Come on, Valeria. You're there. Oh, just pushed a yard too deep for Valeria. That's painful. And they're going to try to get it this time to recall. You got to fire it up fast. Gets a couple divers. Run, recall. Be another diver. And recall holds onto the ball. Brings it down to the 39. Okay, they're going to try that sweep. Haven't seen this play in a little while. The line collapses in, but it's still a nice 8-yard pickup. They're happy to get that on 1st down. Double back set. Are we going to plunge up the middle? We are. The middle opens up pretty wide. He hurls one guy. Ooh, one guy away from another TD. Running man has not scored, I don't believe, on this. One of the league's leading scorers. Called play. Arnold's in trouble. And a big, deep sack in the shotgun. Drops back. Loses 13 yards. Field goal here would be significant. A lot of pressure. They're going to fire to recall. That could have been dangerous. 3rd and 23. We'll take some yards here. They're going to plunge it up the middle. Oh, and God, it gets 4 yards. Well, I said some. I guess I got what I wanted. He did move it to the middle. I guess they had already resigned themselves to that. Is anybody there? No. Should be straight down the middle. So now it's a 7-point lead for I'm Coming. Deep kick to Pete, who had a surprisingly good return on the last one. He takes it at the 0. Gets a decent wave of blocks, but then is brought down at the 10. So the Oaks are pretty content with that. 2:15 left, 7-point lead. Black Dynamite needing to go 90 yards. Got a lot of pressure, and he's going to force it under coverage, but it is complete. Got that brilliant passer control rating. Gets a nice 7-yard pickup. Has the slow delivery, pitches it to the dog. The Oaks are kind of slow to get up, and it's a big pickup on that screen pass. 91 seconds left, 60 yards away from a tie. He's got his tight end wide open. There's pressure, but they don't get to him in time. There's Bigums with a nice move. That's 14 yards for him. Time, not really much of a factor now. They're so close. Here comes man in motion. Going with the ghost dog. It makes a nice move. Picks up 4. Motion again. They're trying to fool the Oaks. He's going to have his guy right across the middle. They scored on this play. Oh, but it's a bad throw. All of a sudden, 3rd and 6. You can feel the palms getting a little bit sweaty on both sides. They try the run. It's read relatively well. 4th and 3. This is huge. They're going in motion. This play is usually good for a couple of yards. And he gets through. He dives, and it's a first down. But now there's only 29 seconds. Time suddenly is becoming a factor. 34 yards away from a tie. He's going to have Bigums. There's a lot of pressure there. He moves Bigums up a little bit. They tie him up. They race to the line. There's one more snap. 4 seconds left. 17 yards away. They're going to just hand it. They weren't quite sure what to do. And they stuff the dog. They stuff him as he was close to coming in. Look at the completion percentage for Black Dynamite as opposed to Arnold. Unbelievable. 73%, 300 yards. The INTs really should be 2 INTs for Arnold instead of 1. Super costly. And despite better offensive numbers, as expected, which is what you see from the Wombats, the Oats do emerge successful. They'll move to 8-3. The Wombats are going to fall to 7-4. Both teams likely gearing up for an impressive playoff run. Hope everybody has an awesome holiday out there, and Merry Christmas, all you bastards, and enjoy yourself.